Hey, how's it going, guys? Chuck and Arrow here with you today, continuing our brand new Abraham Lincoln campaign as part of our Civ 6 A to Z challenge. And while this is only the second episode, I will just quickly note that it has been I believe like a few days for me between the first episode and this one. So maybe there's a couple things that we're going to be doing that I might need to jog my own memory about, but other than that, not much that happened, not much to recap from the last episode, considering we've only 15 turns in. This is the 16th turn, because most of the last episode was spent just discussing updates with what I've been up to, and updates with what is to come on the channel. So yeah, we got a quick game started, and also we discussed like what Abraham Lincoln does as compared to the other American leader options. Excuse me one second. Sorry. So yeah, not too much happened in the last episode. We did settle our capital, get a good idea of what the land looks like here within their proximity. There's a big mountain range to our south that I'm pretty confidently led to believe that is a second continent behind it. We just need our scouts to go and see it. There you go. So we did get that. We did finish the Code of Laws in the last episode, so we are going to go ahead and enact some policies into our chiefdom government. And well, it would have been good to put in survey right there for the extra bit of experience for my scout. I actually will go ahead and plug that in anyway. And then we are making faith per turn due to having a free envoy in Yerevan. But I think I don't even know what Pantheon I necessarily want to go for. I just know that it might be a decent idea to not delay it. So, and plus the early additional gold is like not a bad idea. So I will go for God King, delaying urban planning. I think that should be fine. Let's have this scout come in. Ooh, another Faith City State over here. Let's see if we can get a first meet on that. I mean, we have a good science game layout here, but I mean, with the City States, it is kind of being encouraged of a faith game. I still haven't decided if I want to do a religion, and that'll be more so a thing of like if it's still available by the time I get to it, that's cool. But I don't think it's something that I will prioritize. Let's go ahead and look at the continent lens. Yeah, so it starts here. I mean, it'll be all pretty much down south here, I believe. Pretty good indication of the fact that we have geothermal fissures and then this big mountain divide. So yeah, this episode, hopefully a bit more stuff will happen. We are making a settler right now to go settle either this city or this city. We do like to get some of these campuses online early, just so a really nice build on our science in the early game. In terms of what we want to go for in the civic tree, we always like government plazas. I haven't really planned out yet how I want my cities to look. I did plan out here on the Ohio River a nice industrial zone city. We do want to build a lot of industrial zones. We have pretty good land to do so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, I will try and plan out my empire a little better this episode. I know I usually wait for maybe a little more vision, but honestly, we have a good area here up in the north to build some of these cities. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention last episode that I realized, I do have some mods in, more so than the last few episodes. If I go to, nope, that ain't it. If I go here, we have all the main content. So I have the detailed map tax. This is where you're seeing all these numbers under the yield. So like you can see +5 for putting the campus there because of the mountains. So it lays out what the adjacency is. It also works for like if you put, like, say if you put a quarry, it'll tell you how much you're earning by improving that town to a quarry. Extended policy cards will tell you what you're gaining out of the policies you put in, I believe. We also have, what do we? Oh, we have quick deals to make trading just a lot more convenient for us and not waste as much time trying to get the most out of the trade deals that we're trying to do. Just see who offers the most and be done with it. I know that in my Gaul series, I spent a lot of time trying to do that. Simple UI adjustment, that's just to make the quality a little easier. Like I can hover over my city and see what tiles are being worked. And that's it. Tomatek's historical religions was already in previously. I like to use that one just for, you know, some spice in our religious capabilities. It doesn't give any actual game-changing things. It just gives cool, like, religions to use in the game. Okay, I do want to get to political philosophy. We do like diplomatic favor as America. So yeah, I haven't really planned out what I want to look the early few turns to look like for me. After I do this settler, which will come in, it says 6 turns, but because we're going to hit 3 population, it might come out even earlier. I do want the early campus, and we are working on pottery right now to go into writing. I do hope we can meet another SIF to boost that up, but I will have time to build something else in Washington once the settler is finished, and I think a monument is a good idea. Build there, we can improve the horses, because we do have animal husbandry. What do I think about a Temple of Artemis? We have a camp here that we can do something with, and it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles to get effect from Temple of Artemis. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't reach this pasture. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're not really encouraged to build. God, why does my brain just plantations? My God. Yeah, we're not really encouraged to build plantations, but I mean, that's in cases where like we're closer to a city and loyalty is actually an issue. If it's a city this deep in our empire, I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. So yeah, I mean, I will try to move this episode a little faster, but I do think this is a good time to kind of get plans out so that later we can move even faster. Do I want Oracle? It's just in the city provide +2 gray. We can get, like, do we have a good industrial zone spot here? Oh, we did want to look into Machu Picchu this game. Because we have a lot of mountains that, like, I have my campus spots, but besides that, because we're not really building holy sites, we have a lot of good spots for, like, say a commercial hub or like a theater square or industrial zone. Really make their adjacency better. That would also make me not as dependent on the aqueducts and dams if I can get good adjacency for an industrial zone. Like, this is a +6 commercial hub here if I can get Machu Picchu, and it's +4 industrial zone. So a Machu Picchu play would be pretty good. We would just have to make sure we get there fast. I mean, having the campuses will help. So because we want it, where do I want government plaza? I need to plan all this, and I might honestly just plan it like now. I know it's pretty early on. I remember in the Gaul one I didn't plan a lot of stuff until quite later. I will move up on this hill just to see. We do have a coast over here. Like, we have a good city spot down here. Yeah, nice cradle. Like, if I settle right there on this plains hill over here, you have a nice campus like here or here, and then this would be really good Machu. I could go for pyramids, but I don't know if I want to push for pyramids this game. I do love pyramids, and building it I do kind of recommend if you're able to, if it's like convenient enough for you, to try and get them in as many games as you possibly can. Arguably the best wonder in the game. It's definitely one of the best wonders in the game. I don't know if the best, but it is very, very high up there. But yeah, I don't know where I want to place my government plaza. It might just be in the cap, but then it would be away from the mountains if I'm getting Machu. So if I do something like, oh god, I like that we have horses, but I don't think I like them here. I think I would have wanted them somewhere here, because this would have been a pretty nice what's it called? Nice government plaza location. Do I do it in this city? I mean, this city can grow pretty nicely. The question is, can I lay everything down fast? Like, production is not good here. I could use trade routes to boost. Like, if I put a government plaza here to boost my industrial zone and commercial hub. That would mean I'm getting this city first, and I think I'm okay with that, though I would like to place this campus very soon. So I might just go for another settler immediately, which means I might go for early empire to boost the production. I think that's fine. What are we working here? We're working a 3-2 into 1-3. That's perfect. Yeah, I might just do that. I mean, buying out to this tile is going to be... I'm going to need to monitor our gold. We are going for the Sanguine Pact, so I'm not picking up Void Singers or Hermetic Order. I do, however, have a Governor title to potentially grab, which I haven't even gotten yet. Magnus is going to be good. Not even for... Like, do I want to chop these stuff? I think I do want to chop this tile and go for some wonder. Could be Hanging Gardens, could be Temple of Artemis. Even if it's not amazing, I think it will just help. Growth here might be a little bad. But I think what I can... God, I don't know. I really don't know. This is tough decisions, but I think it's the decision that I want to make right now. Jumping into this episode slowly, because I think I want to plan it out so that the next... Like, down the line, we can move our game in a concrete way. I want this game to be more planned out than our last one. There's very particular things I want to do, and I should explain real quickly why I chose the game modes I did. I know I briefly touched on it last episode. So we want the Sanguine Pact, which will give us free vampires. Because we want to basically operate solely with melee units, because we're going to get a bunch of free ones from building our industrial zones up, I figured we might as well throw 2 more melee units in with there, with the vampires. If a COD is in this game, that is like perfect, just because of their ability to take down walls with melee units. I am kind of hoping for that. I mean, that'll be a nice bonus on top. It won't be like a make or break decision for me. I'm still going heavily melee units here with my industrial zones. I lost my train of thought. 1 second. Yeah, so I picked up the Sanguine Pact for the vampires. Plus, we can get really sick yields from the vampire castles. We're not inherently going domination, but there is a big war aspect to our game plan. So that's why I picked up the Sanguine Pact. That's why I put the Secret Societies mode in. The Dark Ages mode, or whatever it's called, I forget what is it called? Dramatic Ages? Yeah, Dramatic Ages. And Barbarian Clans. Barbarian Clans, we can use the army if we're not like going to war with something. We can at the very least work on taking care of barbarian camps. On top of that, they do become city-states, and we do want a diplomatic aspect to this game. Also, I might go for Apadana. Apadana would be pretty good, and I do have a lot of space here for wonders. Then I can put my theater square there. Maybe I do that. So maybe I do something like this. Maybe I build Apadana. I do a wonder here. It could be Hanging Gardens, or it could be Temple of Artemis. I do Machu Picchu here. I do an industrial zone there. That'll be +3, which is like not amazing, but it is good. If I get a commercial hub here, it will be +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could maybe do Big Ben down the line. I think Theater Square here is good. Do I do an encampment? I do want encampments down the line, I would say, but not like super early on. And this could be a farm triangle. I think I'll lay it out like this because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 districts here planned already, and I think these are the first 4 districts I want. Over here I have space too, and I mean, this is a pretty good commercial hub. It'll be +1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be +6. We can get really good commercial hubs. We have a +1, 2, 3 industrial zone, and I think I can honestly put the diplomatic quarter here. Do I want Ruhr Valley? It would be pretty good here. We have a lot of hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, nah, I don't. It's really hard to say. The same thing here. I'm using all my hills for stuff. It's not like I have that much space. Could do something here. But again, I'm using all these hill tiles for something else. God, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. We definitely want to settle something here, and I think it'll be right. This is further than like Redbud, but I don't need like Redbud that much, honestly. We can do here. This can be aqueduct. This can be dam. This can be industrial zone. This can be commercial hub. This can be... What do I want this to be? I mean, it might say campus. We do want a science game. I'll maybe, yeah, I'll put down a campus. It'll be +2. Oh, hey, no, sorry. I'm operating with a mod in my mind. I forgot that Natural Wonders is only for holy sites. Yeah, it's not a really good campus then. Delete that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I do want a city there though. That'd be good. And then we have a coastal city option here, which I'll discover in a sec. Also, we do have a passageway through here. I was concerned we wouldn't, and our scout would have to go all the way around, but we can pass through. Okay, maybe we should move more than one turn this episode. But oh my god, we have candy. They want Eureka for irrigation. How badly do I want to suzerain candy? We can get a free relic from finding a natural wonder. I can pick up Amani right now. I don't have an envoy to put, and I can't really boost irrigation quite yet. Let's go ahead and smack this guy. And we met Preslav, not a first meet either, so they want to construct the campus. That we will do. Ah, we have found a neighbor, which is good, actually, because we do want to... We want to, oh my god, this campus. We have some insane campuses here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is definitely a mountain over here, so this could honestly be +7. Do I want to come settle down here first? Because this is an insane campus. I definitely want to get another settler after this. I've decided that. Let's go next turn. My mind is like going all over the place. There's so many things I'm trying to explain. I'm gonna quickly bounce back to what I mentioned about the game modes. Dramatic Ages is on because with like we want to conquer cities. We're not doing it the same way we did with the Gauls, where like we're waiting for everyone to lose their cities and conquer them with our army. We will go to war with people. I don't know if I'll necessarily conquer people. Oh, I forgot to turn on animated leaders. One sec, I'll do that. Okay, turned on the animated leaders now. Sorry about that. I meant to turn that on before I started, and then I forgot. Sorry, again, so many thoughts on my mind as I'm going through this. So in regards to the dramatic ages, yeah, it's not going to be exactly like the Gauls where we want to use our army to only conquer flip cities. We are going to go to war with civs, but we're going to try and do it in a way where we're not being too much with the grievances. We are still going to play this a little diplomatically, and I'm not necessarily looking to take out my opponents, but I am looking to fight them and do some damage to them. Also, this campus ended up being +7, like I said, so I think we've changed from settling here to now we're going to go settle this city first, and then we're going to come down and settle this second. And we are right on the continent split here with Egypt. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do with dramatic ages. It'll be like there will be things for the AI to handle, but we're not necessarily only going to go off after free cities. It just loyalty is going to be a factor in this game, especially when you have something like for us, where you have the +3 loyalty from industrial zones and the -2 loyalty from plantations. So loyalty does play into Abraham Lincoln's kit a little. And then finally, we have the Barbarian Clans mode. So when we are, if we're not fighting an enemy, then at the very least we can fight barbarians, take care of them, and again play with them diplomatically. That one I actually already covered, so I'll stop repeating myself over and over again. Whew, my god, so much to happen. We'll go next turn. Yeah, so definitely want to come settle down here soon. We have another wonder. This is Uluru down here, and I think I am just gonna go ahead and discover it.
What a grand sight this must present in the wet season. Waterfalls in every direction.
Alright, very nice Petra wonder to have for yourself. Like building Petra with the Uluru tiles is always pretty good. And we have a promotion on this guy now. What are we working now? Not many other food tiles. This is the issue. We only have one good food tile. When are we growing? 2 turns until we get the horses. That'll be good. Yeah, I don't know if I'll necessarily play friendly with Egypt. We might have issues with her.
No man ever wetted.
Okay, that's pottery. Let's go ahead and immediately go for writing. We have 9 turns until we can start on this campus. I think I'm just going to go ahead and build another settler right after we finish that one. And we need to get these campuses online ASAP. Yeah, it's a very good Petra location right there. I think I like that. I do need the government plaza then. That we do have quite a good amount of space here, and I do want to grab it. So many things. Okie dokie. Alright, this settler is ready. I need to set this city up even though it's not contested. I need to get it on because I need to put the government plaza and I need to have the city growing to make sure Yerevan doesn't take it. I think, oh god, I kind of want to suzerain Candy so we can get a free relic. But they need a Eureka for irrigation, which I'm not going to be able to boost here. Like, I can't get the sweet tile and I don't want to buy it. And way too many turns until we can get the envoy. Okay, so 14 turns on a second settler. What if I... Oh wait, that makes no difference. I was gonna say, what if I switch to the production tile, but it's the same amount of production here. But I do have to go for this. We're gonna go for the second settler immediately. Okay, tribal village. This scout is really bothering me as he's running circles around this river. Please. Oh god, my god. Unit experience, so that's a second level. Oh wow, look at that. Look at these mountains. You got a little cradle in here. It's crazy. I'm not a fan of this. And I'm kind of just going to bank on him not taking my settler. So we do have Pantheon now. Second settler is gone. Like, I mean, free settler is gone. We're not going to play with Appeal. We're very industrial zone based. If we were playing Bull Moose Teddy, I think I'd definitely take Earth Goddess. Free Builder, not particularly interested in. This is just the mockery of what we want to do. While we do have quite a few plantation resources, I mean, we don't want to build them. God of Craftsman's always good. We don't really have quarries pastures. I mean, it's just a 1-horse tile, it seems like. Might go Divine Spark. I don't have anything here that is gonna necessarily help me out. Like maybe Fire Goddess from the geothermal fissures. But there isn't really all that many volcanoes, and I don't particularly care for Faith this game. So I think, I mean, the extra great people points is going to be good, especially for our campuses. Oh, does it only apply for campuses? From holy sites, campuses, and theater? Yeah. But that's fine. We want great scientists, so you know what? We're going to do Divine Spark. Get the great scientists going here early. Oh, we went Singapore first. And we have a Barb camp. So the Barb camp mode, because I haven't played with it yet. Not that anybody's necessarily new coming to watch this, but still. The way it works is that every Barbarian camp has a certain amount of points until it converts into a city-state. If it's left unchecked, you can clear it before that happens, but if it's unchecked and earns enough points, it does become a city-state. Any city-state that's not already in the game. And then every camp, you have an option to do one of 3 things. You can either bribe them to prevent them from attacking your cities, but that will give 8 points toward their city-state conversion. You can either hire a unit from them, which literally just means buying a unit from that camp. They often, and by often I mean always, will be cheaper than if you were just to buy it in your city raw. Camps provide different units based on what the camps are. I don't particularly know what identifies what type of unit the camp will offer, but for example, the Split Rock clan will offer a spearman. You can find another camp that maybe will offer a warrior, another one that maybe will offer a slinger or an archer. I don't think they ever offer slingers actually, but there are ones that offer archers. Some of them offer a barbarian horseman, which is a horseman but weaker, and you cannot upgrade it. I don't particularly like that one. But yeah, you can buy units from them, but you can't do it always. You can only do it within a certain amount of turns, a few times. And then finally, you can encourage this clan to attack another city, state, or civilization. This one prevents them from attacking you. This one has them attack someone else. So I can like say, hey, go attack Cleopatra. That would cost 260 though. Yeah, so I've honestly barely ever played with first and third option. I usually just buy units from them. And then in a diplomatic game, it just really helps that you get additional city-states popping up into the game for more diplomatic favor potential and just the use of city-states. Okay, let's continue. Please don't touch my settler. Thank you. All you have to do is ask in song. Oh, I forgot to promote you. I want to see this cradle actually. Look at that. Oh, we did have a volcano here. We're gonna keep walking. Yeah, come up here. It's a waste of time scouting wise, but I do want to see it. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna try and fight Egypt. Her culture and science just jumped. Probably settled one of her free settlers. Okay, let's promote you. Actually, I mean, I can either have him go towards being a relevant military unit, or I can have him be an ultimate scout that can go over any terrain. And I do normally opt for a good scout to have both these promotions, but I'm actually going to lean towards maybe having a relevant military unit. Okay. Oh, I would like to work this horse tile for the extra food. I basically need to save the money to go ahead and buy this tile to put the government plaza down. Okay, a lot of mountains this game. Let's go ahead and settle our second city. So this is Baltimore over here. Baltimore is going to not be overly useful here early on, I'm going to be honest. We're mostly going to use it to work on getting the infrastructure and units we need, rather than district placing. So a slinger might be a good idea, but I don't particularly want to build that many units. As I said, we mostly want to get our free military later in the game from our industrial zones. I'm going to try and not build too many units, at least early on. Maybe later I'll start building cavalry units, but I don't particularly care for the range units here. I will want to get walls here just because I feel like we could have barbarian issues up in the north. Builder's a pretty good idea, if not for this city, at the very least for Washington, so Washington can do other stuff. Monument's a good idea. Granary's a good idea. We want all these things. I'm going to go for builder first. And then I think I'll start working on the city center buildings. I want to grab a Mani to put in Candy as soon as possible. But we can't suzerain her. I have no way to boost her. No way to get the boost for irrigation, which is what Candy wants for that third envoy. So maybe I want to grab someone else. I still don't have Sanguine Pact because I haven't found a Barb camp to take down. Bengala's good. Magnus is good. We will want to chop some tiles here, but I don't think that's going to happen soon. Like, I think this builder is mostly going to improve tiles, not chop things. So I will save this for Amani. Okay, she's coming to settle down this way. I don't particularly care for that. She's not bothering me coming down here. We're going to mostly stick up north of her, so maybe we will be friendly with her. She's not really seeming to be a problem for me location-wise. Let's go ahead back down. I do want to see if we can find a Barb camp, because if we want the Sanguine Pact, we will need to remove one. I don't like that. I do want to see her land. Ah, okay. I was going to see maybe there's a passage there. Okay. We have to come back down. I don't want the scout being a problem. Okay, writing is done. How many? It costs 55 gold to buy that tile, and we're not going to grow there. So I will just go ahead and buy this tile. And then, I don't remember if I mentioned this in any of my previous episodes. I think I probably have. But basically, when you take a district, so let's say we take our campus and we place it down here. Even if I switch off the construction, go to a settler, that campus is now always going to cost 68 production. So we basically lock in the cost of the district. Districts, as the game goes on, become more expensive. When you unlock more techs, more districts get unlocked, then the cost of the district goes up. But if you put it down, that locks the price, so it'll always be 68 production. Nope, not what I meant to choose. We're done writing. I do want commercial hubs, and I want them pretty early. We do want to get Machu Picchu, though, so at the very least I am going to go for mining.
Every nation lives.
Okay, I can definitely switch off God King now. And I think I'll put Discipline in. I do have a level 2 scout right now, so I'm not overly worried about getting more scout levels. I know this one doesn't have a level, but you can get to the first level pretty easily. Okay, 3 turns on this settler to pop out. We're going to come down, settle here, and I want this campus pretty fast. No good spot for sorry, no good spot for Oxford. As I'm looking around, we will want Oxford. Potentially here. I'm debating if this is where I want my government plaza. I don't know if it is. What I might want there, actually. Where's Ruhr Valley? And then what I might want to do is the following. I might want to put a campus here. A government plaza here. This can be Oxford. And this could be a theater square. Actually, wait, that's a hill. Something like that, and then I can put a district here, potentially the theater square. Oh yeah, we talked about wanting the Oracle too. Where would I put the Oracle? Do I put it in Washington? Yeah, I need to chop wonders here. If I have any lick of hope of getting like Apadana and Machu, and I want to build Oracle, I'm gonna place Oracle here. I need to chop these. I don't have all that. I mean, I have a chop here, I guess. I have 1, 2, 3 chops. Yeah, we'll see about getting all those. Okay, so this is her capital. Do I want to go investigate her land, or do I want to come down? Honestly, I want to see her land. I need to know what kind of, like, she's going in a pretty good pace here. God, I need a monument to boost my culture too. I think we'll push to end the episode when I've settled my 3rd city. If he crosses the river, he is dead, because I can just cross in and kill him. Your delegation is fine. I will send her one as well. There's her 4th city. I need to come settle this city right now. This also means I don't have to buy out this tile for the government plaza, which is good. He moved to the 1 spot. That means he survives, unfortunately. Okay, settler done. Now, yeah, we're gonna work with the food we want to grow. We're gonna go ahead and do the campus. There goes Stonehenge. We aren't worried about that one at all. Yeah, so she gets bonus culture from floodplains. Sorry, I didn't discuss this. This is the new Cleopatra. This is Ptolemaic. Oh my god, I can't speak English. Ptolemaic Cleopatra, which is like a lot. She gets basically like Brazil does with jungles. How jungle doesn't reduce appeal. Floodplains does not reduce appeal for this Egypt. So she's a very cultural appeal based floodplain civ. I don't know if I prefer her over the original Cleopatra. And on top of that, they also added Ramses, so there's now 3 Egyptian options, similar to America. Okay, he killed the scout, which I'm actually pretty happy about, because that means I don't have to deal with it. There goes Hanging Gardens, so this would have to be Temple.
Who deserves more?
Damn, that's an early Hanging Gardens, turn 36. 2 wonders gone pretty damn early. Vatican City, not the first to meet. Someone is around here. They want an encampment. Data de Mentello. I should be able to recognize what language this is and who is nearby. Is it just Spain? I don't think so. Okay, I do need masonry. I do need wheel. God, getting Machu is going to be really hard. I need that campus to finish. Maybe let's go for wheel. We do have a mine to improve, don't we? I thought we did. I guess we don't see iron is one issue, but I don't think I'm in a rush to find iron. So I think I might just have to hard tech wheel here. Oh, we can mine the jade actually. Do I have a quarry to improve? No. So that's the one we're gonna hard tech. We're gonna hard tech masonry. Okay. Alright, Minotaur of Nubia. I think this is the first time there's a civ that we've played in our game. Although Nubia was in our Alexander campaign. I don't think Alexander's made an appearance, and then Bjork's hasn't made an appearance, so... But yeah, there's a Minotaur of Nubia. She is the one that is over here. Also, she's the one that got Stonehenge. So, pretty far, but we will have to keep an eye on this land here. That is the direction I'm going to head in towards, because I do want the land in this area. Okay, thank God we can go over that. Alright, the settler is almost there. Yeah, I definitely think we're doing Ancestral Hall playing. Geez, all Met City State already killed. I have a bad feeling about the AI in this game. Or maybe I want to do Warlord's Throne. But again, I don't know how much conquering I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to go to war. But I don't know if I'll particularly be doing that much conquering. I am going to also, as I mentioned in the episode, after the city's down. So I will actually go ahead and play one more turn. Now you can go down. Oh wow, dude, there's so many mountain cradles in this map. Wow. Good map, good map. That'll be the last thing I do. Builder in 2 turns. Trying to find the barb camp up here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and settle the 3rd city. This is New York. That boosts early empire, because we have a combined population of 6. And we are working the sheep as I want. I'm going to immediately get working on this campus, because this will be a fantastic campus to have. Our science is going to be really high here in quite a few turns. I do still want to grab Amani to put in candy. Oh, someone else. Okay, our Candy Dream's broken, unfortunately. I can't compete with 5 envoys. Yeah, that sucks. So no free relics for us, but I mean, that is fine. That'll finally push me away from that religious victory I had. Not religious victory, sorry. From that religion I was thinking of founding. I really don't think I can afford to get distracted by religion. Nubia built the Stonehenge, so she has a religion already. And I mean, so far only... Yeah, only 3 people here would take great profit so far. The others haven't started, so I mean, it's not still on the table, but not my focus, I will say that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this episode on that note. We have 3 cities here before turn 40, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm glad I got these 2 cities out, because this city is going to be important for certain amounts of districts. I need to plan, like, this city is going to be very important for growing and just having the proper infrastructure to maintain the rest of my empire. Washington basically is going to be occupied with wonders. So I only have 4 districts planned here for now. We want to use Apadana to get some envoys and use city-states, because yeah, while America isn't, while Abraham Lincoln's America isn't inherently diplomatic, America as an empire itself is pretty diplomatic. It gets pretty good bonuses for diplomacy, mostly concerning the founding fathers ability, which we will try and play around to some extent. Not as much as we will in future America episodes, but it is going to be a part of our gameplay. So yeah, 3 cities. We want to get these campuses online. They're going to come up in the next episode, so our science should start to take off very soon. We're going to start to generate great scientist points, which some people have annoyingly already done so. My god, you think you're going fast, and then like 2 great scientist points return from these guys. Oh my god. Thankfully, I don't particularly care for this great scientist, but if we find Hypatia, I want her bad. So we're going to compete for some great scientists, I would say, probably next episode. That might be the focus of it, just getting our early campuses working to get the great scientists. Yeah, so not much happened this episode. Just getting 3 cities, starting to build up our campuses, and hopefully our science is going to start to head in a good direction as we build towards getting industrial zones down the line. But on that note, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, if you like, my god, English, hard. If you like what you see, go ahead and like the video, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. Until the next episode, I will see you.